Yeah, he just thinks he's having a blast.
Yeah, and he's drunk.
Okay. Yeah.
These are kind of fans like this are kind of, but he's beloved as hell.
Oh yeah,
good.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy's fantastic, and he's jamming people up, going, and he has a Andre the Giant voice. Like his voice is the voice of a giant.
Yeah.
So he's not like he's trying to. It sounds like 10 men are talking.
Yeah, it's just loud.
He's just He goes, oh,
I know it is.
Like,
yeah.
He laughs like a giant. He goes, like he was 100 feet tall.
Yeah.
I said this guy's beloved, man, but he's being an asshole, but he doesn't know it because anytime a comic says something. But then that showed comedy, how comedy's bullshit, too. When you're like, oh, I'm going to say something and do this timing that works somewhere else. And then in that little time, he go, oh, you don't do that. You leave enough room for somebody to, so he wasn't never wrong.
Yeah.
But he was just like doing, it was that. But the comics did good, though. They were like, they were finding ways to not get too frazzled by it. And I'm watching. I said, man, I was gonna say, hey, man, chill, because he's my fan. Apparently, this is what he told me.
Yeah.
And because he goes, I came just for you, brother. Okay.
Yeah. And then sometimes he'll laugh like, hee.
Yeah. He did one where he goes, oh my god. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my dog, man.
Yeah.
So he goes. And he's doing, I go, I was about to say, hey, man, chill. But then I said, nah, man, this is what tonight's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that guy. Jamming people up to see if you're really funny.
That obstacle.
Yeah. Beloved John in the front row.
Yeah.
That he could not, and he would get up and shit and walk around. It was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
And so Daryl Lennox went up, and this dude's like, he's blind, man.
Yeah.
And he's funnier than before.
Yeah.
It's cutting edge. So he's doing, so then everyone shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And because he's sitting with his staff, you got to listen to a nigga with a staff.
Yeah.
You have to shut up and listen to a blind comedian with it was what he was saying was dope. Everyone shut the fuck up. And then the other homie went up, and then he had another jam up because people were coming and going. He rebounded, then I closed it out, and I went up as a deaf guy.
Yeah.
To follow.
Like you pretended you were deaf.
What's pop? Yeah. I said, what's popping?
Do it again.
What's popping? Because Daryl killed it. I said, that's. It was a dope night, man, because I went at the beginning of the show and watched the whole show and really was like, if I'm going to spend my time doing anything, I just want to do it like, just do it 100% because it's my time, whatever it is. So I think that kind of changed for me over the last, it feels like years since I seen you.
Yeah.
It's from whatever years ago since we last hung out. Yeah, I'm very different, man. I've changed. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was last night, man. But yeah, man. What the hell, man? We haven't done this in a long time, so I don't even feel. Yeah, I don't know how to pod anymore.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to pod. I don't even know if I ever knew how to pod. So
we were just doing it.
Yeah. We were just
doing it.
We were just doing it, man. So I don't have like a bunch of topics or so. It's like there's so much to talk about.
There's so much to talk about.
There's almost nothing to talk about. Do you know what I mean? Like it's so many things to talk about that I don't want to talk about anything.
That's crazy.
Is that crazy?
Because there's so much
to talk about. But
many things have happened, bro.
It's been lifetimes since we did this last.
Yeah.
It's been two.
I mean, even now, like just today.
Oh, yeah.
Just this
yeah,
morning.
on the day.
Just this morning shit is popping.
People been DMing me and sending me shit. I'm like, enough, man. I don't
Dude,
even. I
you're
don't
worse
even,
than Algo. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want it. You're like, I've had enough.
you win. Whoever it is, you win, man. I'm out. Hey, I'm out, man.
I'm gonna take it easy.
Honestly, this might be my last podcast, man, that I ever do. Because when I got into this game, I got into it for a certain reason. And then also because if you notice, although I miss you guys, just that's off the stage, off this stupid camera, all this bullshit, we still can converse. We still have these conversations.
Oh, big time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you only might get a little bit of, if anything, if it's 100 off the stage, you might get 99. Unless you get to a point where you keep it realer on the microphone. Some people do that well. Like, actually, I don't know anyone, so I can't say who keeps it real or not. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I know for me, I think with the pod, what's been awesome about it was that it was a place to do that.
Yeah.
And then we just made it that. And no one watched.
Yeah. No one liked.
No. Oh not a soul said, when you guys coming back?
When you guys coming back?
Not a soul.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I've come to the point of acceptance.
Yeah.
And it's not a sad thing. It's like, it's
a funny thing.
It's a hilarious at any, if it's anything, it's hilarious. And it just goes to show, it's like, we don't have to do this. Mm-hmm. I don't have to do this for it's not for no likes, because nobody's liking it. And views, we're the best pod. No one watch. I'm talking about from people that come up.
Yeah. Like
in LA, comics were like, yo, your guys' pod. I said, no one watches. He goes, that's criminal.
Yeah.
Criminal, no one watches it. Maybe so.
Yeah, maybe so.
Who's to say? But all the people who are cracking and popping like it, but no one watches it.
Nobody watches it. But the people who are killing it, they don't need to watch, but they're like, when you guys coming back?
Not a soul. Not one soul. And they don't owe. I'm not saying that there's no complaint or like anyone owes us anything, but it just showed me of like, what's the purpose of this thing? What's the purpose of talking about what's good? Because like you said, in 2 months, so much has happened that, what are we going to do? Talk about we've been already talked to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were talking look at the other episodes.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about anything that's happened because we already did it.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk my shit. You ain't going to talk his shit.
You ain't going to talk his shit.
I'm going to talk my shit.
How do you feel about the Jews?
I like the Jews, man, and I love in fact love so many things about the Jewish culture. That's how I feel about the Jews.
Yeah.
I got Jewish friends. I've always kind of been like that though. Like my friends growing up, I guess maybe it was Fresno or how we grew up. We grew like lower income, but not dog poor. And it was a class thing. It was blacks, Hmongs. I don't think it was any Jews in there, but it was.
But there was enough that when you met Jews, you got it.
Yeah, I mean, what's there to get? It's like you're a white dude with a little different seasoning on you. You know what I mean? With some struggle on you.
Yeah,
that's what. So that was never a hang up for me.
Yeah.
So
same.
Yeah.
Same thing.
There was no. Yeah, it's a non-issue. Yeah. You know what I mean? So there's so much of that too that wants to get you. If we're talking about what are people talking about. And I always felt like I didn't want to contribute to the noise. I wanted to add to the conversation. If it's gonna be serious.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at that point, Manchito, where when I stop telling jokes, I'm done telling jokes.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, you have said," I said, "No, that's a different guy." I'm serious.
Yeah. You're no longer a comic.
I'm no
when you say that.
Yeah.
When you say that, you ain't going back.
I'm not going back.
Yeah. I like that.
I mean, because I'm gonna be 40, man, in January, and I've had a really cool life. I have no complaints. But at this age or this stage, I guess for whatever reason, when I talk, it's either got to be hella funny or mean something or shut the fuck up. Yeah. And when I go meet any stranger, I never, on the plane or something, I never tell a stranger I'm a comic. I've never told you know what I mean?
I hate that.
It would be crazy.
Yeah.
It'd be self-sabotage to myself.
Self-sabotage, and you're just setting up conversation.
Hell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I hate it.
Oh, no one knows.
But people always go, we're comics. We're just in out of town.
Oh my God, that's why I can't. That's why you never see me with comics.
I can't,
because they're always snitching. They're always and then go. Or if I'm with a friend, they go, "Oh yeah, he has a show." I say, "Hey man, be telling people about my shows."
Man, yeah.
And then I'm producing shows, and I need people to come to shows.
Yeah,
it's a conundrum that I'm stuck in.
But you don't want it that way.
No,
I used to do a boxing class in Calgary, and the instructor was my friend who I grew up with. And every class, he would be like, "We have a famous comedian back." I'm like, "No,
please, let me work out in peace.
Let me work out in peace." And then afterwards, people come up to you and they go, "Famous, huh?" Jesus, so mean. Famous, huh? That shit is the worst, bro.
Oh my God,
You're just in the back trying to put your fucking boots on, sanitizing your gloves. So bad, bro.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I don't want to save my takes for podcasting. Mm-hmm. Especially while no one's listening. Because I lose the juice. I mean the shit that I say, and it's just a tough thing, man. But it's been a fun thing. I'm saying that's the outside world, but the inside. Man, we've done some great work, man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to me that the value isn't in the views, but the views would help because they could somehow they can monetize this thing. If enough people fuck with it, give us money, and then we could do it more.
The bag.
Yeah. And then the live show, it's just not adding up. That's all I'm saying. Things aren't adding up.
Yeah.
And a lot of effort's been put in this. I want to make sure that it doesn't come across as I'm whining or I think that we deserve something more. It's just, is it dope or not? And if it's not, then does it need to be said?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have no dog in the race. I just like the real straight up, because my thing is, if people aren't fucking with it that much, and we're busy guys, we're all living our lives and want to do amazing things individually. We do one last season. If no one's gonna watch anyways, and I'm talking about we pod. Yeah. Like no one's ever podded before.
Yeah.
We put Ye will look like a church choir on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Not that we with what he's
say what he's saying.
We're not gonna say that thing. I'm not gonna say that one. You can say anything else, but that one thing.
That's a lot.
I'm not gonna do that thing. So anything besides that we'll say. Yeah.
Except that one thing.
Except that one thing. I won't say that thing because no one's ever said that. No one's ever landed that plane.
Yeah.
No one's ever sold that argument.
No.
No one's ever put together enough of a good case to where someone go, "Oh yeah." The masses go, "Yep. I didn't see it like that."
No
one's done it.
Not even Jews.
No one.
Even they step back.
As they should.
Yeah. They step back from it.
Nobody can talk about that. And why would it's a tough sell. I want nothing. I want nothing to do it. I don't see the upside.
You don't want that
in
smoke. Fuck that.
It's not that. Yeah, of course. It's not that I don't want that smoke. It's that It's that
that smoke is crazy.
That smoke is crazy. No, look, listen. No one's watching us, so there's no way. Someone told me, the homie from the town, from Fresno. He said he was talking crazy. He was lit. He was lit. He's good guy, man. Good guy. And he's like, yo, man, what was the name of that club? And what this nigga said, man, he said something. Oh my God, what we were talking about, the things you can't, the one thing you can't say. I'm trying to, I lost the thought of what he said. I'm asking you, I need help. What were we talking about?
Guy?
The guy that was DMing me. What were we just talking about before that?
We can't, like that one thing, which is what Kanye is talking about right now. He's getting canceled for.
Yeah, and I was talking to him about it. That's what it was. I was talking to him about it, and I was like, that's just one thing you can't sell, and I don't see the upside in it. I don't see, because the intent, if Ye was a salesman, he's like, hey, this is. When he comes around, he is a salesman. He sells T-shirts and sneakers, and good and dope music and cool ideas. And then this time around, he's like, Hitler's a good guy. Like, I don't want to buy any of it. That sale.
Even the people that he should be his best customers are like,
nobody's buying that.
No one's buying.
That's what my point was about. I lost my train of thought, but. Yeah, nobody's buying, and he might have a million where if you talk to me for 5 hours and don't interrupt me once, I could kind of sway your mind, but no one's got that kind of time.
No one's got that kind of time.
No one's got that kind of time.
Yeah, because he's not making sense.
Not in that amount of time that he's currently using. Yeah. And we already talked about it, so I'm not here to kick the guy while he's spiraling down. And I know people are gonna be like, he's the one to punch. I get it. In fact, before this happened, before this last, whenever they see this, before the Alex Jones thing, it was I had a really good conversation, man, about accountability versus punishment. People thinking punishment is accountability. That's kind of always that seems to be the way of the world. Yeah. Like if we punish you enough, then that's accountable.
Then you're accountable.
Where I don't see it that way.
Okay.
I see it as like saying someone go to jail, and if you go to jail, I hope you get raped in jail. It's like, that's not gonna make me a better person.
It's gonna make you worse.
It's gonna make me worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but the conversation wasn't about it was about Chappelle, and it was about. It was good. It was a serious conversation, and hella people watched it. Yeah. And people shared it, and it was a good. But I didn't tell really no jokes, and I was like, okay, people don't want me to be funny. Yeah. You want serious guy? Yeah. I don't want to be serious guy. Serious Jones, that's not fun. Being serious isn't fun.
Yeah.
And always having to show up seriously, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that. With the tie? Oh my God, I don't want that job. I'm not, but it's like, am I not funny enough? And then Rel, the homie Rel said, I was looking up I looked up your name on IG and nothing came up. Man, are you shadow banned? And I was like, is that it? I know when people say they're shadow banned, it sounds like they're capping because nobody's interested in them. Yeah. So I don't want to ever say that, but I'm like, man, if people don't want to hear. There's a relationship with the crowd in this. There is a relationship when you put yourself on camera when no one put a gun to your head and you upload it to a social media thing. Yeah. There is a thing where I want people to watch this.
Yeah, for sure.
But if only you get 3 views, you go, I don't have to say this.
Yeah.
I'll still, it's not like I'm gonna still talk like this, but I can do this off the record.
Off the record. Yeah. You don't need all these cameras and lights. And
that no one's got all this beautiful production.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I got a new renovated studio.
Dedicated producer.
To our live show, the live show was crazy.
Yeah. So fun.
Where strangers are like giving you standing ovation. They didn't know you. We're talking crazy. Come on, man. So it's like, is it up or is it stuck? Is it not? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But I'm like, so I don't know. I'm at this crossroads, I guess, of do I keep the faith or, just go, hey, you know what? Can my time be spent best in a different way?
Yeah.
Is this the Lord's work
Yeah.
or not? What say you?
Yeah.
So that's to the few people that have watched this
Or listen.
Yeah, what say you?
Yeah, what say you?
That's all I have to say. That was a rant. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's all I have to say. The floor is open. Say whatever you want, Jordan. Get to speak your piece. Everybody. I've spoke my piece.
Yeah.
I said what the conversation is open and you guys are free to
say what though?
When a girlfriend breaks up with you and you're not really expecting it?
No, I'm not breaking up.
It sounds like it.
Right now.
I'm not. It sounds like it's like crazy, bro.
No, I'm not.
You expect us to say here? We're like, what is he saying?
I mean, I love it. Please don't leave.
No, that's not. I'm not breaking up with you guys.
That's what it sounds like, bro. It sounds exactly like that.
No,
and we're just like, okay, you don't have to do this.
No, I'm not breaking up with you guys. I'm saying what needs to be said to the listener. Is anything I'm saying not facts?
No, for sure. And I think
why you guys are. I don't know if you're. I'm using this as my safe space. I'm being serious.
Yeah, go for it.
To say, hey, this is how I don't see the joke in that. I'm like, yeah, people aren't interested in watching. Is this the time? Is this the way to spend the time?
Yeah.
That's not a breakup. That's not a diss to nobody. That's honest. Do you guys not think about this stuff? I'm saying what I think about.
Yeah.
So so I say what say you to the crowd, or to the listener, to the audience, but yeah. To other people who've been on this whole journey, what do you guys say? What is your journey like? What is your experience like up to date? Yeah, so that's not a breakup. That's just me saying this is the thoughts.
Yeah.
That this is how I interpret the relationship with the crowd and what is the purpose of doing this versus what's the reaction, all of that kind of stuff. It's all. Is anything I'm saying making any sense or no?
I mean, I do it because like
I don't know. I'm that's what I'm saying. What do you what say you?
Dude, I do it. I do this because first of all, we just started doing it. And then it's fun. And yeah, there's not too many people watching it, but there is people who watch it. Like we're exaggerating, saying it's only like 2 or 3 people. You know what I mean? I think it's like a good exercise for me. It's a good exercise for you. It's something that Jordan still does. You know what I'm saying? Like I do it because I just like to do it. I just love to do it still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all. That's the only account I take into it. I don't get ashamed of the listeners being like whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay. Hey, what about you? Does that ever factor into your mind of going like, oh, is this connecting with people? Do people need this? Does that ever cross your mind?
I thought that was the joke of it.
No, I'm serious when I'm everything I said I meant about.
No. I'm saying that we make fun of that a lot.
We do.
That is a joke.
Oh, we'll always all of it's fun. None of this is sad or none of this is like, I don't know if I feel like I've been misinterpreted or something. This is when I've just been trying to have a conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not afraid to have a conversation. Everything don't got to be like hella funny because that's just one note. And anytime I want to sit down and talk, I want to be honest about it. That was my whole point. And we've done that. That's what's been dope. Like I said about the pod, this was never a knock against the pod. It's like it's been a place to be dope and to say all those things. And this is where I'm at, or something that crossed my mind of something that I think about of do people need to hear this shit?
Yeah.
That's the skinny of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which I think about.
Yeah.
It's great to do. It's therapeutic. Always a fun thing to do, but it's like, man, it's a production, man. There's so much effort. There's so much, it's man, yeah, I respect the time of it. I want to respect it even more. I respect myself and you and Jordan. I respect all of that, and I don't clock in. I don't want to clock in for anything, especially we're not getting paid. It's like, this is passion. This is something. So if people don't need it, that's my question of like, maybe, which I open up, like, am I, this is what I think about, or am I off? And that's what I meant by what say you. It's not a fuck you guys and I'm out. It's like, this is great. But we could do this all without the cameras.
For sure.
If that's how we really giving it up, we could just, but with the cameras, it's like, okay, what is it connecting to the crowd?
Yeah.
That's what a thought that runs through my mind, which I care about. I think with comedy, I even care about that.
For sure.
Like, I don't want to go up on stage just to hear myself talk and get some giggles. So
yeah, and that's how I've been feeling with the game lately too. Is just like, oh, I have stuff that I want to say, so I'm pumped to like bring it out to my shows. You know what I mean? Because before, for a little bit, I'm like, oh, I don't got really anything that I want to work on. But now I'm like, oh, I'm working on it. So now, like, this is worth it for me to get up and go and work, to clock in. You know what I mean? At the show.
Right.
Like, it makes me want to, like, go up and, like, work out in front of these people.
Yeah. And I'm applying that same thing to this.
Yeah.
And not taking any of the, because we've been doing stand-up longer than doing this. Mm-hmm. But I want to apply that same attitude to this, because it's still my time, and it's still, on the record, it's still,
for sure.
So that's why I care about that.
Yeah.
Just like if I was doing it and the crowd wasn't never laughing or saying nothing, they weren't booing, but they were just dead ass silent. That wouldn't get to you. That I'm confused. Like, how that doesn't go.
I mean,
that wouldn't cross your mind, like, to go like,
for nothing? Sure. But like
you like, is this thing on? Like, you wouldn't do that. Remember
what I'm saying is that, like, yeah, like that obviously goes through my mind. But the reason I ignore that is because I'm doing it with you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know that, but so, I'm saying we could do this off the stage.
100%. And say less.
Right, which is,
that's what I mean. Like, just say less. We can do that off the stage.
Yeah, but
we don't have to do it here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's already the premise. So I'm like, so that's not the. So if we do, we kick when we link, it's good, nothing but that's what started this. So that. When this ends, that should still remain.
100%.
Right? So with this is in relation to them.
Yeah.
This mic and going through the
yeah.
This isn't a bad conversation. This is like,
no, it's not at all.
I think it's a real conversation. And I'm like, I noticed when I kept it, I always keep it funky, but sometimes I'm like, okay, let me be funny. Let me, being funny, that's the job. And sometimes that's draining and it's shallow. Mm-hmm. So other times is when it's, and that's why there's two people. It's like, man, I love when you're being funny. I love that.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to be funny and I can laugh.
Yeah.
That's a fucking blast to me.
It's the best.
So it's not like, oh, I don't want to have fun. It's just, I don't want the job of being funny in life all the time. And I looked at it and I examined it and I was like, do I just be going in the rooms and just like, pots and pan, look at me, I'm the funny guy. Do I ever do that? No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there was a time where I'm sure, like, every person has to find their identity or what they want people to think about them, or they want to find a place or whatever. And then so you're like, there was some currency, maybe there still is, but of going like, I'm a comic or I'm the funny man or something. But I don't find no currency in that.
Yeah.
Nor desire. It's like, when it's time to, when it's naturally, and when I feel like if I'm in a safe space, then I can be funny.
Yeah.
But it's like, nor do I have to be funny all the time. No.
Oh.
I don't even have to say nothing.
For sure.
And in most situations, I think it's new. That was when I said turning 40. So maybe that, not to make it like, oh, I'm on some old man shit, but because I feel great. I'm in the best shape I've been in. I feel good. Like, life is good, man.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, what do you, if you stop doing this, would that matter to you, or if people, what's the value of what you're doing to people? And I'm not saying we need thousands and millions of views to validate us, but if the 50 people watching, if it means something to you, then fucking, throw a red flag up.
Yeah. Throw something. Like
is that too much to? Is that too
heart?
Yeah, is that too much to ask? Is that?
Not even one.
Oh yeah. So I don't think I'm out of line for asking this.
Yeah.
And my that's my thought process.
Yeah.
If it's connecting to you, because in comedy we get the laughs. We know if it's working or don't on the spot. Here we don't know.
For sure.
And I want to make sure. Not make sure, but I want to hear, like, when the pastor say, "Hey, congregation, everybody say amen." That's that. He just want to know, hey man, is this thing landing, man? Are you guys listening?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, like in spin class. Because they
Yeah.
say that too.
Do
They
they
go,
say
you
that
guys hear?
Hell yeah.
And sometimes girls go, whoa.
Yeah. Give it up.
Yeah.
Give it up.
You guys still here? The girl's going hard.
Yeah. So this is a are you guys still here?
Well, I mean, the only reason I like just push back on it a little bit.
Yeah,
is 'cause
good.
Me and Jordan are here. You're here. You know
Man,
what I mean?
100%.
And we've been here.
No, 100%. This isn't. But again, you didn't have to push back on that because you guys. I'm not attacking you guys or questioning you guys being here. It's us. If this is connecting, is anybody out there?
For sure.
That's what my question was as we embark on the next, frontier.
Yeah.
In a world where there's so many people using their phone and talking their shit, and most of it isn't compelling or entertaining, but people are watching.
Yeah. They are, which
They're
is
watching.
hilarious. Yeah, because our shit is so good. It's so quality.
I believe that. So that's that's never been in question. But it's like nobody's watching. So are we shadow banned? If you're watching, if you are watching or listening, just throw up a red flag if it's doing something for you.
Yeah.
I think that we didn't ask people for $1.
Nothing.
Just throw up a red flag if you're listening.
Yeah.
If you see your boy in the street, let your boy be.
Let your boy be.
If you see Marito in the street, let the boy be.
Let me be.
That's all we ask.
That's so funny.
I think it's I want to start on the sincerity there. So, and then it's like, then you could get back to laughing and cooning and all that. Then that's a good time. You could coon good then. But, dancing for buttermilk biscuits.
That sounds so good, though. Buttermilk? Yeah.
Yeah, but then we can really have some fun, but because you don't need much of a crowd. Chorus was great last night. And it was 20 people.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. So I'm not asking for much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just if you want, because no one asked for us. They didn't say they missed us.
Yeah.
Just think about that. Like, that doesn't.
Yeah.
You got to think about that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we're not them niggas for real.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, the beauty of this thing is that we've without any kind of governor or some kind of like, it was like we were able to, you know, keep create a safe space for toxic goons.
Yeah.
To who are beloved. You know.
Yeah.
Goons, goonettes, anybody who walks that low road and is talking that shit. Man, we've had some dope episodes, man. So, you know, going forward, it's if the people are with us, let us know.
Yeah. Red flag.
Red flag, throw up a red flag, man.
Yeah.
If you're with us, if you missed us. Am I out of line?
No,
Am I out of line?
No.
you tell me.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Yeah, tell me in the comments.
Zero comments?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just zero.
It's been zero. It
has been.
It's not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you. I don't think it's us, you know.
Yeah.
They haven't said it. They haven't said it.
Yeah. They haven't even said it.
They haven't said it. They haven't said it's you. It's him. Nobody said nothing. So that's what I'm asking. So that's what my question is, you know, on today. That's all I got to talk. We can talk about yay. We can talk. Don't worry about none of that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you, listener.
Yeah. That's gonna be there.
Yeah. You'll see. There'll be some more shit next week. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, I think that the next season we put it all out on the line, brother.
Yeah.
And we start the first episode interviewing Ye.
We invite him. He comes to Canada.
Yeah.
Bro.
By the time he gets canceled from everything,
Comes
he'll be
to us.
crawling to us.
Still no views. How crazy would that be?
Yo, not one comment.
Not one comment. That's like the end. He comes to the driest land. Connor's like, man, you got no listeners? What the fuck? He leaves. No one.
And we're going, no, say your
Stay.
We're gonna stay. Speak your piece.
Stay,
He goes,
stay.
no one. He goes, wait, dog. He goes, no one's watching. He goes, where's the live chat? I go, we not on live.
We not on live. We can't.
We can't. I said we don't have enough subscriptions.
We can't go
I
live.
said they banned us from Instagram Live. He goes, what the fuck am I doing here?
He just dips.
I said, you can say your things. You can say the things.
Say it. Go ahead.
He goes, no one's listening.
He's like, it's not worth
What's
it.
the point? I go and then he leaves. I go, see. Even he doesn't want to get ignored. People are ignoring us, man. I was like, are you okay with this?
I'm not.
You acted okay with this.
I'm not
My
okay
whole
with
thing
it.
was a beef against that.
I'm not okay with it.
So
I'm
when
not
that's why
okay
I
with
said,
it.
What say you? You're like, what? I'm saying.
No, I
aren't you
mean,
mad?
no, because it sounded
It sounded like I was breaking up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what the beef is.
I didn't get it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
in my mind, I was like, what? Okay,
But which
so,
is fine, though, Dino.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So, that's not how I would do that.
Yeah.
So
That's what it sounded like. Big time.
No. It's again, I already had said it, but it's like the inevitability of something of like, hey man, if you're not feeling this, there's another route.
Yeah.
You know, that's easy peasy. But it also in this game you have to be consistent and all that shit. So it's like you got to give yourself this job that no one asked you to do.
Yeah.
And so so if you want people to see it, you got to fucking do it all the time. And then, but if people aren't gonna react, not like they have to like it, but if they're not listening, then I'm not. Yeah, then why spend the time doing that to that extent?
Mm-hmm.
That it comes down to that, and then it's like, oh well, because it's fun. Then you have your other reasons. You go, oh, because it's this, because it's that. You know, that's how my mind works.
Yeah.
I think about all this shit, and then come to the conclusion, okay, cool. Then I can move forward and put 100% effort in.
For sure.
And not hold anything back or go, okay, yada, yada, yada. It's like once I've evaluated it and broken down as many factors I can, then I can make the move, you know? So, yeah, that wasn't my apologies if that seemed like I was breaking up with you guys on air like that. But it was the fact of being like, yeah, being honest, man. Because some people like they not like isn't the right word, but people do need to know the whole truth of things, you know, like that everything isn't like just because every moment isn't confident or a win or a this and that. Life shouldn't be like that. Every moment shouldn't be no win for you. Yeah. And some fucking validating thing that you're the best. That's not a real life. The L's, the real gold is in the L's anyway. Yeah. So this was not a negative thing by any means. It was like, wow, I'm not gonna overlook what we've accomplished so far, you know, because it can end at any time. But it's like, was I proud of the work that I put out? Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do nothing where I'm not proud of what I put out. You know, and so if I'm like, man, I got a little, you know, I got a conundrum. Crowd, listeners, help me out. Let me know. You know what I mean? Because it's them we're talking to. Because again, we doing this off stage is, you know, what makes on off stage, off camera makes on camera, you know, makes it even, you know, they're connected. You know what I mean? If I don't never fucked with you and then came and was acting, then it's stupid. But if we're like, oh yeah, man, off the stage, we would do this anyways, then it's nothing to lose. For sure. Yeah. But the connection is with the crowd. So I hope it connects, and because it's coming from a real place, and it's good for people to know, you know, people have doubts, man. I have doubts. I have for sure. I don't do that vulnerability the way some people do on the internet, which was like crying and shit on the internet. The motherfuckers be going live and going to the internet for some kind of sympathy or validation. It's crazy. Yeah. There's bitches on TikTok doing dances to their trauma. And they do a thing where they go, I was sexually abused by my uncle at 3. Hey, son, look at me. Hey, I swear to God. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. That's crazy, yeah. Yeah. So, I think I saw one where like a girl was doing modern dancing. Right. Yeah, like, bitch, when you not doing it, go to therapy, but man. But they use that robot voice, right? Explain? Oh my God. Yeah. I was in an abusive relationship for 5 years, and he gaslit me. And then she's dancing. You're like, oh my God. But I found a way to get through it. Fuck you. Oh my God. Bitch, you're unwell, man. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Bitch, you're unwell. You're unwell. You're not healed. Oh. That's so funny. Oh my God. Oh yeah, no, I would love to get back to. Well, I don't want to get back to nothing. I like the future and I like the present. Yeah. And where it can go, and where, you know, and what the way that we have these conversations, and the purpose of Strictly Beloved, of bringing that beloved perspective to things. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, in order to do that, I just want to make sure the listeners activated for what's to come. Yeah, I'm not on the same shit I was on last year or the year before. It's like we should always be evolving. For sure. So, yeah. So I hope that, you know, my message was heard with an open ear and an open heart, dearly beloved. That's so funny, bro. This show kills me. It's so funny. We don't know. I'm saying I didn't know what I was gonna talk about. I had no idea. We didn't want to talk about no topics. We didn't go, hey, what are you gonna talk about later? No,
Yeah.
there's no, you know what I mean? And there's a million things to talk about.
There is.
And we talked about one, barely.
Barely.
We barely touched on one.
Yeah.
And it's been, almost an hour.
Yeah.
This show is the top. This is one of the best shows in the category we're in.
Yeah.
I think we need to. Apple needs to make another category for us.
Non-listen to podcast. They should do that.
They do. They need to do.
Yeah. Underrated. Never faded.
Yeah, Mike Epps, let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I don't want to monopolize everyone's time. Yeah, if you guys got anything to add, I'm all ears.
Yeah. No, I think that was good, man.
You're definitely shadow banned.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
There's no way. There's no way I'm not.
It's a computer figures it out. It's not even a person, so
Right.
for sure.
Fucking algo.
Yeah. Because I don't think I can go live. Like, I don't know if I'm shadow banned, but I can't go live.
Yeah, we got to get. That's why we need the people, man. We need the people activated, and we need to do live shows, man.
Just announce live shows monthly here.
Yeah, I think we need to do live shows, bro.
Yeah.
Like if we really want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to figure this out.
Yeah. Yeah, especially out here.
We got to do live shows because we need people.
This venue's sick.
The venue's crazy. It's the perfect venue for what we're doing, and then people could come and they won't get, because the algo's not telling them about us.
Yeah.
So the people listening, you got to tell the people like you. Don't just bring no assholes around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring the people like you, and come to the live show. We'll that'll be the way to beat the algo.
Yeah,
we got to beat the algo, people.
Yeah. Let it beat.
And then let it beat.
Yeah. Because if you don't beat the algo, it won't let you beat.
It's gonna beat you.
Yeah. It's gonna beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to beat the algo.
And then it lets you beat. It goes.
Oh my God! From the front.
Like an alligator.
Oh my God.
Dick and a pussy.
Yeah, it has to.
It has to, because it's everything.
Yeah, it's totally everything.
Yeah. Even things we can't even imagine.
Like octopus, tentacles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolves.
5 dicks.
Yeah.
Two pussies.
It has all the things. It goes.
Yeah, I go.
But then you get interested in the one that you never could even imagine. You're like,
that's like that scene. You're describing that scene in the movie 300 when Xerxes, the Persian god or prince or whatever.
You know what? I've never seen that.
You never
movie.
seen that? Oh, this dude was on some freaky shit.
Yeah.
Like when Leonidas went in his tent,
it
was like a bitch with one eye and she had one titties out, and then she's like fucking a centaur, like a half man, half beast.
Bro, they
that
did the Persians bad in that movie.
They made the Persians
He looked like aliens.
They look crazy. Leonidas was... Oh, he was so zesty.
Yeah, and the
Or
Greeks
like
or whatever they were
were
so beautiful and jacked.
Oh my God, this band of merry men.
Yeah.
Just with their abs out, just walking. They kicked a black nigga. He kicked a nigga down a well.
And he was a Persian. Wasn't he supposed to be Persian?
Yeah, and he kicked him down a well, man. Oh my God. Dolly was so disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
A bunch of British white dudes kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah. Oh and there's like an elephant or something that's
there's
a monster or some shit
with the tusk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that whole stuff is crazy. But yeah, okay, that's the plan, man. Is we come back, we come back correct, man, and just put it out on the line.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, go hard or go home, man.
Yeah.
That old saying. Live shows, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the meantime, I got a show. The Vogue Theater, we're back.
Yeah,
man.
that's
Van
gonna be
City
amazing.
Extravaganza. So, at the Vogue Theater, January 21st, you already know, no champagne poppy is on the line. We got Ivan. We got a bunch. It's crazy. I booked too many people, man. It's too lit.
It's a good show, bro.
It's like 2 shows.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's going to be about 3 hours. It's going to be a long show.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it's like literally 2 halves.
It's 2 halves, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All headliners. So get tickets to that. Get them at Mid1 or VogueTheater.com. And that's January 21st. That's the only plug that I have, man.
And it's usually the only show that matters at the beginning of the year.
It's the best. Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the most lit. Icy Touch DJing.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy, man. We're already selling tickets, man.
Yeah,
We're already selling
amazing.
tickets, so that's gonna be dope. You got anything you want to plug for the listeners?
Just that, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for until the new year.
Man, that's great. Well, shit, man. Hey, if we might do this again, but happy holidays if you guys don't hear from us.
Yeah.
You know, so that wasn't. Hopefully, you guys didn't feel like I was yelling at you or being mean to you.
Just took a moment to process.
Yeah. No, not you guys. I'm talking to the listener.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about the listener.
We are the listener.
It's just us 3.
We are the listener.
It's just us 3 in this room. How's this not
literally are the listener.
How's this not cross your? How's this not crazy to you guys? How's this not? At what point is it crazy?
But it's not. It's not though.
Okay, that's
it's
all.
Just that,
that's all I need to hear. Then,
but you need to get that we're on the ride with you, bro.
Hey, that's all I. That's all I need to hear.
We're on the ride with you.
Say no more. Then you got. If
is.
you guys are a listener,
and if the captain's like, "Hey, man, I think I'm gonna leave the ship," then I'll be like, "Okay, let's go."
No.
But if the captain's also like, "Let's keep going," then it's like, "Yeah, okay."
But let's go. Let's go. Let's really go on a crusade then. Yeah. Because if it's worth doing, it's worth doing it all the way. So let's go on a full crusade. Yeah, that's what I say.
This episode is so funny. Tito kills me, bro.
You know what's so funny too is I didn't try to be funny one time this episode. but people, I got to stop doing comedy. I'm out. Not being funny. I can't. Hey, no more comedy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on the show. I go, hello, and they go, ah! Yeah, I go. And they go, how are you doing? I go, I'm okay. And they go, ah!
Oh. Yeah, dude. Oh. He's in the back.
Yeah, I go. Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah, that was this is a holiday episode. Yeah. You gotta get some eggnog and listen to this bitch. Yeah, that's what it do. That's it for me, man.
Yeah.
If you guys got anything else, man, it was awesome.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. Yeah. Good to see you guys, man. It's good to be back.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, man. You guys know what to do, man. Red flags.
Red flags. Smiley faces.
Yep.
And anything.
Oh my God.
Anything. DM.
Yeah, DM Sean Papa.
Please, just a DM. Even a request.
Yeah.
With a little wavy hand.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't bite.
Come on.
Okay, guys, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, bro.